So at this level now, you are understood how money is actually being generated with this thing. You know what you're supposed to do, and what you're supposed to do is very easy and clear, straightforward. We are going to be building an entire business together. I am going to show you the step by step of what you are supposed to do to sell any product of knowledge, any intellectual property, meaning we are going to be selling something that you know online. Some of you will be asking yourself the question like, please sir, I don't know a lot of things. I don't really think I know. I don't really think people are going to buy what I know. Are you sure people are not going to buy what you know? Are you sure? I have seen people selling courses on weight loss, courses on a relationship, courses on how to cook. I even have a program on how to cook. I myself, I don't even know how to cook all the foods that are written inside that particular book that I wrote with ChatGPT, explaining to me how to cook. I created a PDF, went on YouTube, found the links of some videos, placed it there, went on ChatGPT, wrote down these things of the receipt of how they cook the food, wrote down everything, make images for the different thing, went on Google, compiled the entire thing of more than 100 different meals, and then this is it. I now started selling it, and I gave it also to one of my students to also sell the thing. The best performing student, he was also selling that thing also. As long as you know something more than anybody, let me just put it in this way so it'll be easy for you to understand. As long as you can teach your own self, let me just say, right now you are 30 years old. You can teach your own self, you that is to 25, when you were 25 years old. Between you at 25 years old and you at 30 years old, there are 5 years interval. You have amassed some knowledge for these past 5 years. You can teach. There's even one person that I usually follow. He was teaching people how to make potato guns. Like you take a pipe, tubes. I saw his videos online. He made a lot of money from that thing. You take a pipe, a tube, you put something like this, and then you put some gas, and then you arrange this place so that when you put potatoes inside, and then you press something here, the potato will just go out there like this and just go and shoot something. And he was making a video of how he's building that thing and selling things to people. I have seen one coach, I want to call her name, on Facebook. She's a lady, she likes to speak about relationship things. She's selling a PDF document, a book, which is telling people her keywords, some of the words that she likes to use during her live sessions. Some of those words that she always like to use, like crab, some, I don't know, I don't want to bring her up into the topic, but she's selling a book that I saw on those keywords, and her followers, remember I always told you that inside an audience there are believers and there are followers. Her believers are actually buying that particular thing and they are using it. So all these concepts, you will see it being manifested, and you see how people will literally trust you from the moment, especially if you're taking this thing and you're very, very, very serious. People will trust you from the very first day. The same way you saw me, something came up and told you like, there's something with this guy that seems to be very legit. Let me go and check. And out of a sudden, I've already made multiple millions of francs if it just because some people trusted me. And also, a lot of people have also made a lot of money, paid school fees, paid house rent, paid food, have their ego boosted into their marital scenarios, into their marital homes, only because of the same program that they paid for. And now this program is also feeding a lot of people also from the money that's going to be that generated, feeding families also on the other side. So I thank God a lot for this thing. And as I told you guys in the beginning, when I started this thing, before even telling people that I am selling a course, they were the ones coming in and telling me, Mr. Monthe, please, I want to buy. Do you have a program? Do you have a course? And then I'll say, okay, no problem. I am hosting a live session on Thursday. Let's come up to the live video and then let me show you guys how to and what you're going to pay for. if you want to buy a program from me, this is how the program is going to go on, and this is what you can pay for. This is it. That was just it. And people came and people paid. People paid for that. So we are going to be learning everything. And the nice thing with me is that I'm not hiding, because my first mentor dealt with me in a way that we were in a hotel together. Imagine my girlfriend at that moment, my wife now, she was like, those guys are not serious. Those guys are not, from what you're telling me, those guys, the way I'm seeing how they are doing, they're not serious at all. Look for somebody else. And I was like, he's the only one I know close to me, like a friend, my friend, it's even my friend, close to me, that is doing what that I want to do. He's the only one. So maybe he can teach me. She told me, Claire, he's not going to teach you. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. I abandoned the job. Remember how I found this business? I was working somewhere, I was having back pains already. I'd worked for 6-7 months, carrying bananas, blocks of bananas every day. I was having severe back pain that was starting, and God has called me to be an evangelist. So I was like, God, I cannot be preaching around, telling people to repent when I have back pain. How am I going to do the thing? You want me to go and do a job, and then you are allowing me to have headache, back pain here. I'm not going to be able to do what you want. So that's when I entered fasting and prayer. I finished the fasting. I went and put my 2 knees on the floor, and I was thanking God. Father, I beg you. Father, I beg you. I beg you. I beg you for these people. I beg you. Guys, I'm already praying for you guys. Even just say the prayer that was with. Lord, I pray for anybody. I'm already praying for you guys. May God bless you all. May God bless you abundantly. If you have been looking for something serious, guys, first of all, consider God now. Because maybe God has put me now to pray for you on something that was like, I wanted to recite the prayer that I was praying that moment, but now I'm praying for somebody on this live session, and I thank God for that. And may God actually, you that you're looking for something, you have been in depression because you're looking for an opportunity, this is an opportunity for you. Message me on WhatsApp, and then we'll discuss on how you can go about implementing all what I said here, especially if your finances are not enough. Message me, and then let us see how we can implement something with this particular program. This is it that God has actually even made sure that there's this one person that is joining the program because of that. So I was praying and begging God for assistance in this thing, and God now, on my knees as I was getting up, you just get up, and the Lord told me, call your friend. This is somebody I've not spoken with for 4 months, 3 to 4 months. He just told me, call your friend. I knew exactly who I'm supposed to call, what I'm supposed to tell. I knew that I'm supposed to call this particular person. I'm supposed to tell him this thing. I'm supposed to discuss about it like this. And then I went and I called him, to my phone. I called him in the kitchen, and he launched video call. On that video call, maybe I can search for a video of, let me search for a video. You will see the video that he sent to me, that one of the videos he sent to me that particular moment. Very, very, a lot of money. I had not seen that. I had not seen that kind of a volume of money before. I had really not seen that kind of money before. Let me search for it. And it was like, I have to do this thing. There's no way around. I have to do this thing. Let me see if I can find the video. I have to do this thing. I have to do this thing. And I worked until I did the thing. This is the video. 200,000 francs. That's 100 and... I'm even saying 200,000 francs CFA. This is it. 219,550 euros. 219,000. So this is 200,000 francs, $219,000 spent that the guy was sending me as a video in his online store that he had made. 219,000. His name is there inside the video itself. $219,000. That is the kind of money that most of us were like. I was like daydreaming that I will never see that volume of money passing through my hands. And out of a sudden, I generated more than that. So, out of a sudden, not just out of a sudden, because it was too much depression. And I paid his coaching program 3,000 euros. Went, abandoned. The quick story is that I even abandoned my job. I was having a job that I was doing. I left it because he was having a job. He was showing me this thing when he was still doing 400 euros per month. He was like, hey Loic, I found something that's working online. I said, okay, what is that thing? And then I'm selling something on my online store. It's generating like 400. It was exactly what he said, 400 euros profit every month. I was like, okay, my salary was already now at 80 euros per month, so no need to even go into that thing. And then when back pain started, I was now looking for where to get out of that back pain because of that job. Because most of us, you are listening to me and you're not willing to take any risk because you are comfortable in the thing that is actually producing more stress onto your life, and you're not taking action. And then the fact that you're not taking action is giving you more high blood, high pressure stress. You're not able to sleep. You don't have holidays when you want. I can travel when I want. I come to Cameroon. I did 3, 4, 5 months. I come to Cameroon 4 times a year. The money is being generated from the business itself. So who is going to like tie to me that don't do this, don't do this, do this now, do this like this? No, nobody. And then because I'm taking huge volumes of risk, I'm taking a lot of risk, I am putting all the energy and all the risks that I can take into what I'm doing. And then I thank God because He's the one who actually guided me. God is the one who actually guided me onto this particular person. And from there now, I had headache, stress. It seems like when you ask God for, God, teach me how to forgive, you will have serious amount of people that don't want your good to come towards you. God is doing it practical. It's not just in the theory aspect, like teach me and then you just to forgive, just abandon, just give the person to me and then that's all. This is not how God is teaching. It's practical. With God, it is all about practical. If you say, God, teach me never to beat somebody, never to fight. Somebody will come and slap you that you have not done nothing. You'll be like, you were seated there quietly in your house. Somebody just entered and came and broke your TV and then the person is going. And then that is your prayer that you were looking for. This is the moment that you're supposed to implement it practical. You'll be like, God. And then you not do it because it's the learning process. And it's in that moment that you want to go and fight. That is the moment that the Holy Spirit is telling you, don't go and fight. You ask for prayer to learn this thing. You wanted me to teach you this thing. This is it. This is the moment. Don't do it. And then you will not do it. And then this is the thing that I went towards my friend to teach me the thing. We were in a hotel. After some days, like my online store was doing 300 euros per day, 300 to 200 euros per day, 250 euros a day, 300 euros, 100 euros sometimes profit a day. His own online store was doing 7,500 euros a day, 4,000 euros sometimes profit, 4,500 euros profit in a single day. I was like, what is it that I am doing that you're doing that I'm not doing? And then out of 3 weeks, I was telling this thing to my fiance, that because she's the only one that was really listening to me, knew where I was, like, this is what I'm going through, this is what the guy is teaching me, this is what is happening, this is what is happening. And then she was like, he's not going to show you. She told me straightforward, he's not going to show you. And then when we were there, we were seated. And one thing that even happened with those my friends. I'll be in the hotel. I abandoned everything. I traveled 7 hours to go and meet them. And then I'm coming for them to help me. There were 2 of them. The friend, my friend and his friend. His friend was even more lenient than my friend. So my friend's friend, which I never knew, that I met him there for the first time, he was even more lenient towards me than my own friend. And my own friend was blocking all the access to information from me. And I was sleeping on the same bed with him. And he told me I told him bro, there is this job that I found, that I just found. So I was right in Berlin. So there's this job that I just found, and then somebody is telling me that I can come. And that was before even traveling, because I abandoned my first job, focused with him then, and he told me why not just come here next week? That's the moment I abandoned my job, came, and before I even had to come, there was another opportunity that was even more lucrative, that I could go and focus there even 2 months, gather some money first before coming to Berlin. He told me, no, come, we are going to make a lot of money, you will see. I really came, and he made a lot of money, and I was like going from stress to stress to stress to stress to losing all. I even went back home poorer than when I went there. Went back to my house poorer than when I went there, because at one point I was like, That job that I wanted to take, I told him that, bro, there's this opportunity. Should I take it? Should I do a sell abandon? It's only like it was around $1,500 now, 5,000 euros a month that was supposed to pay me there. My previous job was like 900 euros, 980 euros a month. So there was a rise in salary, which could have, and I don't spend a lot of money. I really don't spend too much money. I'm not into this lifestyle. Oh, go and buy Lamborghini. I'm not doing that thing. There are too many people, too many things to do with the money. I'm not into those things. Purely Bamileke, for those of you know who Bamilekes are. So I'm not into all this expenditure. So I was like, I went, abandoned the entire thing, and took the risk. Took the risk and I went. Going there now, I was seated on the bed. He was at the door. He looked at me. He told me, there is something that you are doing which is making that you're not making this sales that you're the way I'm making. I don't know if I should tell you that thing now. I looked at him and said, bro, what is that thing? Please show me the thing. Please now. I just abandoned everything. You yourself, you know that you came here because I abandoned everything so that you can teach me this thing. I said, I don't know if I should tell you now, but wait, I'll tell you. Up to today, like 5 years or 6 years after, that information never come out. That information never came out of his mouth. Up to today. I was like, tell me the thing, please. And then I don't know. I'm just feeling so bizarre. Up to today, I told my fiance that this is what he told me today. She told me like, carry your things, go back home now. Carry your things tomorrow morning because it was late. Carry your things tomorrow. Tell him that you are very grateful for what they have been teaching you, and go back to the house. He's not going to teach you that thing because he knew exactly what was blocking from the beginning. So if he wanted to show you, he would have shown you that thing right from the beginning. Why is he waiting that your money is finishing? Why is he waiting that all the hope you have abandoned, all the jobs that you were supposed to go and do? Everything is going to zero, and now he's telling because he had done a lot of things on chart. So many people with my different bank account and so many things that he was doing that fishy things like let us use your bank account, and then he's not refunding the customers when the customers want refund, and then the charge back come to my bank account, and then I have to pay the refund for the customers that he's making on his online stuff because he's using my bank account and one thing. And then it was like customer complain until my bank account banned me. Even one of the banks I was using actually banned me on something that I'm not even eating the money. I was like, I'm losing my own bank account, I'm not even eating the money. So okay, let me even enjoy. I'll pay back all the money from the customer. I'll remove my bank account down there, and I'm now the one now up to today I cannot use that bank again because of him. So I was like, I waited 3 more weeks. I told my girlfriend that my wife that I cannot. I'm a man. I have to take risk. I have already traveled. Wet is wet. When something is wet, it's already wet. You cannot do anything. I sat down there again for 3 extra weeks until I alone understood that he was not supposed to show me that thing, and he did not show me that thing. And he never made mention of it. Sometimes he will go and eat in the restaurant with his friends. Taxi in Germany is so expensive. It's like the bus is for poor people and the taxi is for rich people. That is how it is. So if you want to take a taxi, you pay like 10 times more, 20 times even more what you're paying for the bus for the same distance. 20 times what you're paying for the bus. What you pay for the bus, because bus is like everybody's emptying there, and then you pay $1, €1, €1.5 to go to any distance. And then when you take taxi, only to enter the taxi, you're already paying €7 just to enter and sit down. You're already paying €7, and every minute around €5 that you spend in taxi every minute. So around 5 to €10 that you're paying in the taxi. So you can now understand how he was taking taxi, and then out of sudden one day we came and calculated like, bro, I've spent a lot of money this week. He gave me the book in which he was writing some things there. We calculated like more than 3,000 euros, around 2.4 something million, more than 2 something million that he had just spent on restaurants, counting that we were living in a hotel. Not in a house, like for example, I'm renting my own apartment, I have an apartment, I'm quite there alone. He was renting in a hotel, and then there are maids that are supposed to come and do the cleaning, and he has to go and eat in the restaurant, which is 5 times more expensive than at home. And just imagine the lifestyle. So he was spending a lot of money making a lot of money, but not showing how to do to the people that were really desperate before him. And I went from there to 11 different courses before I started teaching. I started making money. I started teaching this thing to people today and generating a lot of money also online. And from then I started selling also, telling people now that, hey, coaching programs gives money. If I start selling coaching, I will make more money than doing the thing itself. So what can I do? And then I decided to bring up coaching programs also, which is a normal business. It's a very school. You go to university, this is coaching. You go to secondary school, it is coaching. You sit down there and then they coach you how to make x plus y is equals to 2x. You calculate x, find y. This is coaching program there on a low level. And then they give you a certificate at the end. So now what? And that one is being fake coaching because they teach you to be a mathematician, to teach you mathematics that to see where you implement find 2x, find x and find y in the real life will be like, you know, even some of those things you will never even see where to implement those things. But at the end of the day, it's coaching. So I learned that info business, info product business is very, very legit. You can sell your knowledge to people. It doesn't matter what volume of knowledge you have, as long as you know more than what you knew yesterday. Like you buy a book. The easiest way to do that is like you just buy a book on Amazon or a book anywhere about a topic that you want. You read 1 or 2 books about the thing. 1 or 2 people are so lazy nowadays, and it's so easy to be to produce more finances than other people because people are so lazy to the point like for you to be able to be ahead of the competition, there is no competition even at all. So it's just very few people that are really putting the energy. So you just buy maybe 2 or 3, and this is something I'm going to show you guys in the course. Let me just expose it. You buy 2 or 3 books on any topic. You master those, you read and understand those 3 books. That's it. A book on relationship advices. 3 books on it. You will have more advices than you before reading the book. You, after reading those 3 books on 3 different books on relationship advices, you will have more advices and things to say on relationship than you 3 days ago. And now, the difference between you 3 days ago and you now is that you master already a small concept at a low level, which you can teach you 3 days ago. And the you 3 days ago, there are millions of them like this, millions. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm simply saying, just because you write a book on something or 2 or 3 books on something, you have an advantage over millions of people. And you can create a channel and talk about that thing, and then millions of people are going to come and follow you only because they are feeling like your advice are very straight, they know, and this is just it. All what you're seeing me speaking, I learned all of this thing like 5 years, 6 years ago to be selling coaching programs. I learned about 6 months, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And ever since I started implementing it, I've seen people pay me cash. Let me even show you also proof of payment for the European. Maybe for, I don't know if I can open it, and then you're going to be able to see this is my bank account that I'm opening, Revolut Bank, and it's going to ask me for my thumbprint. And I'm going to open, this is my name that is actually standing there, Loic. Hi Loic. What is it saying? No internet connection. Hey, there's no internet connection. I've even disconnected my phone from the internet. Because when I make videos like this, I have to disconnect because some people will be like calling me at any time. So proof of payment is there, everything is standing there, and you can even check it in my other videos. So you are going to learn how to sell things, and you will make a lot of money selling products online. There is no way around it. There is no way around it. So you don't need to be an expert, you just need to know a little more than what you knew 2 or 3 days ago. People already, do you know who my coaching students are? My student coaches, sorry, not my coaching student, but my student coaches. The people I call my student coaches are the people who generated money from my program. Now they're the one teaching other people in my program. So they came as brand new. I, through the help of God, taught them how to run Facebook advertisement. Now I have opened the 4 or 5 locations that I've opened in the different cities, and now they are the ones standing in those locations, receiving hundreds of people in those locations, and then doing what? Teaching them. You understand who are the prime candidates to be inside this particular course? Them. This is the reason why they are the first people to see this particular video. They are the first people to get access to this particular course before the rest of people outside, because they are already doing what I'm saying here, and they will make a lot of money from this same thing. The student coaches will make my direct student because they have learned the thing. The best student, for example, in my program told me this thing straightforward, that he had never learned how to run Facebook advertisement. Is when he bought my program, he went through the videos, he came and I helped him with a video call, I showed him what to do, and then from that day, he knew what was actually be like running Facebook advertisement. He knew it, all the secrets about it. And then that is it. Basically speaking, that is it. And today he's now in charge of leading Yaoundé, for example, where he's living, and then he found an office somewhere around him, and he's now the one that brings I'm now bringing people. You saw his name there in that particular book when I was showing you all the lists, and then his name was like 6 people, 4 people in where is it again? 4 people in this. I was showing you this particular page with all these things, and then this is his name. This is his name actually right here, up here. We like Yaoundé was 4 people, Yaoundé Douala 1 person, Boya 2 people. That is like 7 people that they had brought in a single weekend in one place. This is only what they wrote, and then there were other more than this, paying 25,000 francs every weekend. That is kind of like what he's doing. And he's having a full-time, kind of a full-time partial position in his church, that they are doing something there. So he's also kind of evangelist. So he has also a lot of time that is supposed to offer for the work of God. At the same time, he's also available for this thing, and sometimes on the weekend, and this is what is happening. So he was not an expert before joining the program. He joined the program, he learned something, and then he noticed that only because he knows how to run advertisement, there are hundreds of people who are coming weekends to learn this thing, and then he's now teaching. So it means very soon he's now going to grab this knowledge of what I am having that he doesn't have now, and he's going to learn in less than a month, implement it, and have his own center that he himself alone is bringing people for himself, not more under me, but directly from his own self. Something I learned in 3 hours. He learned that thing in 3 hours, how to run advertisement, and then we are not telling people how to do the thing. So it means if you have no idea what kind of products you can be selling, what you can tell people, we are going to craft it together. I'm going to show you exactly what you can do, and I'm going to show you a video explaining one of the concepts that I know, because I know affiliate marketing, drop shipping, importation, freelancing, video editing, image editing. I know AI. I know so many things online. I know a lot of platforms that if you tell people that, hey guys, this platform is going to help you build online stores for free, and I have a course to teach you how to use this particular platform. You guys are joking. You guys are joking. So you don't need a big audience, by the way, because I, for example, I have like 4,000 or 5,000 people in my WhatsApp, and I have 180 followers on Facebook. But I have like 5,000 people in WhatsApp. All of them, they're coming from that Facebook page to my WhatsApp directly and messaging me. I have 5,000 people in my inbox, but I have like 100 people on social media, and then it was even 0 people. So it's not people who are seeing the advertising that are just subscribing there. And then I've made all this money with just 100 followers on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is like 78 followers on my Instagram right now. So you can just imagine what is happening. It doesn't matter whether you have followers, you have a big audience or not. You run advertisement, people will just directly come, and then you will see it. Also, one thing that I even forgot to tell you is that when I show you how I made the 3.2 million francs, 2.5 million in profit, I started with less than 100K. The issue is like, you don't do like my best student right now was doing until I stop him from doing it. You make some money, eat it. You make it. Somebody pay you money today. It's like you were waiting for that money since. No, that's not how you do. That's not how you do.